I'm here with Western Branch first-year head basketball coach Charles Thomas. His Bruins moved to 7-0 with a 67-61 win over Salem right here before the holiday break, Coach. 7-0, it's just how you drew it up to begin your first year as the varsity head coach, taking over for your good friend and Paul Hall. But this was a nice back-and-forth battle against Salem. Really brought out a lot of your guys, and I think it was a good test for both squads.
Yes, it was. Great test for us. We've been pushing family and togetherness, and that's how we kind of played tonight. Coach Hall set a great foundation for us, and so I didn't take over a ship that was sinking. I took over a ship that was pretty much floating, and the guys kind of brought into what we wanted to do, tweaked a few things, and we're moving in the right direction as a team.
20 points in the first quarter out of the gate. Ellis Wright really had it clicking for you offensively, and I know he's one of the better seniors around. 21 points, 9 rebounds. Still, in a lot of ways, he can be underrated because he's got a good stroke, and he's starting to evolve more as a player, right?
Yeah, he is. He's maturing more. He's working harder more. Actually, we tested him over the off season, hit the weight room. He didn't take to it at first, but now he actually likes it. He asked to go into the weight room, getting stronger. So you saw some attacks to the rim. You saw him finish around the rim a little bit more than what he normally does. So his game is developing.
One of the better multi-sport athletes in the area, Jamari Parker. We saw him dazzle on the football field as a safety, as a freshman. I think he got all district, all region honors. And tonight, his burst seemed to be a real key momentum shifter as their guard started to get in the flow for them in the second half.
Well, our staff meeting last week, I was back and forth about starting him, not starting him, because he's doing a great job. And we kind of voted that, you know what, coach off the bench, he likes it. He comes in, he changes the pace of the game, he gives so much. Super athletic kid, but he's a fun kid to coach. So, and then his shot is getting a little better. We're working on it as well.
Sure, and I know you missed a lot of free throws tonight, but your bench gave you a big lift. Parker as well as Derek Grant. He's another kid that we saw in the fall. Like, he pops athletically, had a couple of dunks that had the fans going ooh and ah.
Yeah, good kid. He admitted to it off season. He didn't work hard. He felt like last year and put a lot of work into it this year. Accepted his role to come off the bench. And tell you what, he's been a jump last 3 games. He's given us good numbers off the bench.
How much was it a help for you? You've known these kids. You've been on Coach Hall's staff. You've known them from the JV ranks. And you've kept the staff together. A lot of you guys like Brandon Newsom and Shane Barone and others. How much does that kind of help the process of you going from assistant to lead chair this year and knowing these kids and what they can and can't do?
Oh, yeah. It's been a blessing. Coach Hall kind of set up a great program 9 years ago when he came over. And I came in as JV coach at the same time. Good foundation. Our program, we always ran the same stuff. We stayed as a family, JV and varsity. And so to actually come up with some of these guys, the younger guys, and then have a strong role in the varsity as well as the head JV coach helped out tremendously. And so, great community. Everything is just lining up for us. But we still got a lot of work to do. As you saw tonight, we still got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, turnovers, missed for this, but a couple more for you. I think 17 offensive rebounds for a team that doesn't have a dominant big man. You've got to be pleased that everybody was crashing the glass for you.
Yeah, we enforce that. Our coaches do a great job. We do what we call a pre-practice, 20 minutes every day. And those key points of rebounding, moving our feet, and free throws, we kind of focus on those items in pre-practice. And so those numbers are showing up now from our pre-practice.
And lastly, how good can this team be? You are 7-0. I know you still have teams in the district like the Kings Forks and the Oscar Smiths to play, and you are in Region 6A where there's a lot of good teams like Smith and Lansdowne, among others. But what's kind of the goals you're setting for this group as you try to get better each game and day by day as you move towards the playoffs?
Yeah, I'm maybe a little different. We set some goals, but none of them were to finish here, to finish there. It was to get better as a team and turn our team into a family and let the chips fall where they may. We take it one game at a time. Right now, we're just trying to develop young men that love basketball. So that's a great family atmosphere. We're just working hard, man, because I'm going to tell you, I got to play Kings for it. I got to play. Mans River's looking good, too. They can't hide. And then you got Oscar Smith, of course, man. All 3 great programs in the same district. And so we're just trying to stay afloat, keep it going. We got a big Christmas tournament coming up in Charlottesville, Virginia. We're going to see how we do there. Got some young guys, haven't played a lot, want to get them introduced, see how they handle that. Came from JV. So we just got some lofty goals, but we just take it one game at a time.
And a fun, lively atmosphere here at the Zoo tonight at Western Branch. All the best to you. Thank you so much, and happy holidays.
Appreciate it, Matt. Happy holidays to everybody. Thank you.